Hey everyone, today I'm reviewing the L'Oreal Sublime Bronze Self-Tanning Mist, and this is the Deep Natural Tan shade. I gave this 3.25 out of 5 stars, so for a drugstore product it was pretty good. There were just a few things that I wasn't a fan of. So I got this actually at Ulta for $11, and it comes in a 4.6 ounce bottle, so that works out to $2.40 an ounce, which is extremely cheap. That's a really good price for this, very affordable. And this one is an airbrush spray, so it comes out as a very, very fine mist. The mist itself is clear, so it doesn't have a dark guide. You can't really see it when you put it on. I liked this mist because it covered a lot of area at once. But the feel of it's very lightweight, so I liked that. But the smell is really bad. It smells kind of like straight DHA. It says on here it has a citrus scent, but I didn't smell any citrus. To me, it just kind of smells like a cheap self-tanner. They didn't do a very good job covering up the DHA smell. I could smell the DHA all night long. When I woke up in the middle of the night to turn over, I still smelled the DHA and it reeked. So I don't like the smell of this one at all. This one dried really quickly. So it dried in about 5 to 10 minutes, and I didn't have to feel sticky or wet while I waited for it to dry. It was really nice. I'd say more on the 10-minute side, but it did dry really quickly compared to most self-tanners. And you guys know one of my pet peeves is when they dry and they feel sticky, and this one didn't, so that was nice. And you don't really need to worry about it staining your bed sheets or anything because it doesn't have a guide in it. I didn't notice it stained my bed sheets or my clothing at all. But applying it is really, really messy. So I applied it in my shower, and since it's a mist, it gets all over the place. There's residue all over the place. I felt it sticky on my floor, so I had to rinse that off with the shower, and it got on the bottom of my feet and it stained the bottom of my feet, which wasn't pretty. Someone actually commented that I needed to wash my feet. But they weren't dirty, they just had self-tanner staining the bottom of them, so that was kind of embarrassing. So be careful with that. I would definitely recommend applying this in the shower. With most mists, you need to blend them in after you apply them, but this one was just so continuous and even that I didn't even really feel like I needed to blend it in. It went on so evenly. It covered a big area at once, and it was just really nice to apply, except for the fact that it got all over the place. So this one on the bottle, it says your color will develop within a few hours. So I put this on about 3 hours before going out, expecting to have some color by then, not a lot, but some. It took literally all night to develop. So the next morning, I didn't see color until I woke up the next morning. So I thought that was a little misleading, but when I woke up, the color was really, really nice. I liked the color a lot. It was darker than I expected it to be. So it was like a medium to dark shade tan. I looked like I had been laying out in the sun. The color was very bronzy and natural. I really liked the color this one produced. It was even. I didn't have any streaks, so that was good. It lasted about 4 to 5 days. But the tan doesn't look good for 4 to 5 days. So after about day 3, it kind of started to fade in patches and it got a little splotchy. So 4 to 5 days is pretty good for a self-tanner to last, but it didn't look good all those days. I think men will like this one. It's worth the color, the price, you can't beat it. The smell isn't good and it's kind of messy, but I think that the goods outweigh the bad, and this is, for a drugstore product, the self-tanner is pretty decent. So overall, I ended up giving this 3.25 out of 5 stars. And for more information on this self-tanner as well as many others, please visit us online at SelfTanning.com and on Facebook and Twitter.